little morning action. We're here at beautiful Lake Concord. There it is right there. And you can see we got downtown Orlando and whatnot, I-4 right behind us. Grabbed, we got a little chill in the air. Feels good. Grabbed the old, the glide bait, got this sweet shad glide, and doing something I don't normally do, which is throw a spinnerbait around. I mean, this is our fall, basically, even though, it's December. So, I don't do it a lot. It's one of those things I don't have a lot of luck with. I catch a few fish here and there, but you got to keep trying. So, got the old spinnerbait tied on. I'm seeing some ripples, some little bait ripples and stuff coming up. So, we'll see how that goes. A lot of grass in this lake, a lot of eelgrass, a few docks. It's really pretty cut and dry. So, let's see what happens. There's one. There we go. Oh man, look at that. Second cast with the spinnerbait. Here we go. Oh man, that's a nice fish too. That's a good one. That's a good fish. Holy cow. Unbelievable. The old spinnerbait coming through. Oh, this is a nice fish, dude. This is, I've only fished this lake, 2 other times, and I've caught a good amount of small fish out of this lake. This guy is the biggest fish I've caught out of this lake. We got a kind of a patch of hydrilla. I know it kind of drops off to deeper water right here on this edge, right along I-4. Look at how fat that fish is. Man, classic eel shad looking. Oh man, completely wrecked my spinnerbait. Look at that, worth it. I can bend that back, worth it. Look at that guy. That's a great way to start. Oh my God, that's a good way to start. Oh wow, okay. I thought I was feeling a bite, but there's a lot of hydrilla right out here, so I wasn't quite sure. Look at that. This guy kind of more what this lake is about. Maybe not this small. It's pretty small, but there's a little guy on the spinnerbait. There's another little guy right at the end of the cast. Oh man, look at that. Dude, something got this guy. Holy cow. That looks like an osprey had this guy in his talons at one point. Something. Oh my God, look at that. This fish is cut wide open. He's still thriving though. Congrats to this guy. Little survivor mode. Unbelievable. Look at that. I've never seen a fish with a gouge that big. That looks fresh. That's a fresh one. All right, let's get this bad boy back in the drink. Thank you, sir. Oh no, wrong way. Wrong way. You're supposed to go the other way. Here you go, buddy. There it is. There we go. There we go. I thought I felt something. Here we go. What do we got here? This seems like a decent one. Oh, that's a nice one. This is a good one, dude. It's another good fish. Another good sized bass. They are absolutely hammering the spinnerbait too. Loving it. The old spinnerbait bite. Oh, look at this one. Look at this tank. Look at that. That's another fat, healthy fish, man. Oh my God, look at that guy. And look at that spinnerbait. I mean, he absolutely came up and whacked it. Dude, this guy, look at that belly. That's insanity. I mean, the back end of this fish is so thick, dude. This is just a meaty hoss of a bass, dude. Unbelievable. Man. Oh, God. I kind of felt like a bite. There it is. That was a bite. There we go. There we go. All right. Oh, man, this is a nice one. Oh, God. Come here. Come here. Stay down. Oh, this is a good fish. This is a good fish. Wow. The old spinnerbait. Come here. Oh, God. Come here. Don't mess this up. This guy is furious. Oh, guy. Oh, guy. There it is. Oh, man. Who knew? Good God, dude. This guy, I think this guy is the end of this spinnerbait. This thing has been bent out and jacked up so much today. Good God, look at that. That is what I'm talking about right there. Oh, man. There's one. There we go. God, oh, that's, oh no. Dang it, that was a nice one. Right in this shade line right here. That's the dock. Man, that was a good one too. Oh God, look at that. That was insane. That was insane. I got to see that fish munch right at the kayak. Unbelievable. Oh man, that was a sick eat. Unreal, man. That is so awesome when that happens. Another fatty, dude. The wind's picking up just a hair. Just coming around the edge of this dock. It's kind of pitched my spinnerbait right back in that dock. And when it got to the point where it was outside of the shade line, where I could perfectly see my spinnerbait, this guy came up out and just, boom, smoked it. Dude, another fat, healthy bass, dude. Another nice, healthy fish. All right, Lake Concord, we are back. And had a great morning yesterday, throwing a spinnerbait, just getting demolished by some really fat, quality, healthy, meaty fish. And I had to leave. I had to go to work, and I didn't get to, I didn't get that fulfillment of finishing going. It's a small lake, I didn't get to cruise around the whole way, and they were up shallow just munching. So we're back. It's the next morning, and to date, doing what I'm doing, I got the same spinnerbait tied on. We're going to start with that. This has never worked for me. I have a good history of trying to, recreate a bite that existed a day or two prior, and it's never worked. But I'm a glutton for punishment, so we're back. We're gonna start with the spinnerbait, and if it's not getting bit, we'll mix it up. It's fall time, some kind of shad profile. We got some flukes, we got some, some smaller swim baits. We got some big swim baits, target some big fish. We can mix it up. Like, I'm not married to the idea of dying on the, on the spinnerbait hill. It was so effective yesterday. I couldn't help myself but to come back. Kind of similar conditions, not as much wind today. It's still a nice, real cool morning. real nice and chilly. Not, you know, it's Florida, it's not that cold. But so we're gonna get it out here and give it another shot and see if we can't just have a continuation bite. There's one. There we go. There we go. There we go. That took a little bit. There we go. Oh, that's a nice one. That's a nice one. That's a nice fish. All right. This is definitely a nice continuation of the bite we had yesterday. If this holds up, this is our first bite. Oh man, this guy. This is a good one. This is a good one. Oh, guy, come here. Come here, guy. Kind of burning the spinnerbait. We're on the opposite side of the lake than we were yesterday. Yesterday, we were straight across the way. And you can kind of see it's a pretty steep bank over there. So it, you know, that carries into the water. It drops to deeper water quicker. And we were having a lot of success throwing the spinnerbait up shallow and bringing it right over the grass line, and then it dropped off into deeper water. Over here it's more of a shallow gradient into the water, so it's more of a grass flat over on this side of the lake. So we're mostly like, instead of kind of slow rolling the spinnerbait and letting it come off that grass, you know, into that deeper section of water, we're burning it over the top of eelgrass and stuff. And there we go. Number one. Look at that fat, healthy fish. Excellent. That's a nice one. There we go. All right, man. Totally different, different day, different conditions. Not nearly as much wind. I'm not a big spinnerbait guy. So I don't throw them unless there's really a good ripple on the surface and I want that flash and vibration. You know, it's not something I throw a lot, but yesterday was it was the deal. Today, not so much. We managed to relive our bite from yesterday in one instance, and that was it. That was all we caught today, man. I switched it up, threw a bigger swim bait, threw a smaller swim bait, threw a shad bait out in deeper water where I saw some fish kind of busting on some bait earlier in the morning, and it's just not the day. I guess they all ate yesterday. I don't know what to tell you. You know, these smaller lakes, that's why I don't really rely on going back and trying to relive a bite, because it never works out for me. But it's a good experience. You know, you got to experiment and see what the deal is. You know, I thought if there was ever a day it could happen, maybe today's the day. And that positivity brought me out here again, and well, it's fine. I learned something, so that's fishing.